Hey everyone, so I wanted to take a moment and review one of my Tolkien books that I own. This is one of the more different ones that I have because of the fact that there isn't any other titles that match this, which is fine and it makes sense given the nature of the product. So here we have the Hobbit Facsimile gift set, even says so on the spine. A little bit of history. Way back when this was announced, it was announced that it would be a box set with all these goodies included, and it kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed. And then in 2016, when it finally appeared, it was only the book in a slipcase, but still, it was just the book. Then the publisher had the nerve to publish this gift set a year after that with all the contents that was initially listed. So because of that move that I feel is a little unethical or annoying, I only recommend people getting this and not the book only version, because the book only version should have never existed in the first place. Anyways, that little rant, whatever aside, let's get into what is special about this, or what makes it unique or, different compared to the book only version. Okay, so let's do my usual thing, but I'm going to do that with the box. So here we have the front cover, which has the dust jacket, but it's lenticular. If you remember some VHS movies having a similar cover, like Independence Day, the second Jurassic Park, that sort of thing, that's the same idea here. And you might also remember doing this. There we are. It doesn't do any damage to it as far as I know. It just makes a funny noise. So we got that, plus Tolkien's drawing of Smaug on the cover and the mountains stuff. Hobbit-related imagery. When I say Hobbit-related, I mean relating to the book. Then on the back, they tell you all about it. The mountain thing sort of wraps around. There's nothing on there. That's where it opens. And then there's the spine. Physically, well, this is an odd shape compared to other Tolkien books. Now we get to open it up and see what's special and why. So it opens up like this. We have a CD of Tolkien reading portions of The Hobbit. There is actually my favorite picture of Tolkien. Let's see. Okay, this opens up, and on this disc we have the following. There, I hope that held it long enough. Plus, you also get a little write-up about it. So let's put the disc aside. Now, this is the interesting part for me, and one of the reasons why I wanted to get it so much. It is a booklet about The Hobbit. Here's the front cover and the rear cover. Okay, there's our info. On the copyright page, it tells you where everything is sourced from, and here is the table of contents to this booklet. There's also some imagery in it, here and there, a couple of Tolkien Hobbit-related things. Yeah, like see this here. We usually, nowadays, we see that more associated with his translation of Beowulf, as opposed to The Hobbit currently. There's no other, there's a couple images here and there, but on a quick flip through, I'm not seeing any. So that's the booklet. Then we get a special folding out version of the map with the runes or the hidden writing on the opposite side. Now, if we hold it up, I'm pretty sure it passes through the light, but how I have the room currently set up, I don't have a light on to shine through it, but I'm fairly certain that's the point of having this. Now, lastly, we have the facsimile version of the book itself. Now, on the publication, I just noticed on the underside of the box, here, let me just flip it over so it can be read better. You got the ISBN and a couple other details like that. Maybe I didn't hold it long enough for you to pause. So this one here says 2018 third printing. So maybe this didn't in fact come out in 2017 as I initially thought. It's been a couple of years. Here is the facsimile version of The Hobbit with the original version of Chapter 5. See the original style dust jacket. I believe the size dimensions are maintained too. Then underneath, it's green. It's got stained, yeah, only at the top. It's, I guess, a top stain. Nowadays, when they do that to books, it's on all the page edges, not just one. And I won't get into what makes, how this book is a facsimile compared to now, but because we have the book only version. But if we go to the copyright info page, see this facsimile. So I guess they used the same books that was in the book only version and stuck it in the gift set. So it's a fourth printing of that facsimile version, I guess. The binding could be sewn, could be glued. Hard to tell without the headband or whatever. I know at some point with this gift set, they did the glued and sewn bindings. You know, like in one printing, they used one, and then in the other, they used the other or whatever. So I'm not exactly sure the finer details, which is why I like to make note of the copyright page. So this is the Hobbit facsimile gift set, the one that should have existed from the get-go. And I'm just going to put everything back in. And just in general, when it comes to discs or records or whatever, like it's contained within this box, so the disc won't slide or slip out. And that's one of the reasons why I like, for records, using the plastic outer sleeves, plastic bags on the outside. But in general, if there's any point that the thing can slide out, like if this was a record, and if, you know, you would want it in such a way so that the record goes down. That way you won't have any surprised fallouts, so to speak. So because of that, I like to put the CD in like this, because you open it like this once you take it out, even though it's, you know, it's just, I guess you could call it extra peace of mind or protection from accidental whoops, even though you might need to work a little bit to get the CD out to begin with. And there we have it. And I will do another Tolkien book look video at some point. As to when and which version, I'm not sure yet. Thanks for watching.